Welcome to another video and a community that believes weird is wonderful and magic is real, and another video similar to one in the past, because as I have shared with you guys, we are not just making this house a witchy house, we're making this person right here more of a witch every single day, okay? And the only way to do that is with more clothing, more of the wardrobes, more of this right here. Stuff that goes on the body. And that is what I'm going to be doing today, but it's not just clothes. So today we are going to be doing a haul from Disturbia and Killstar. As you know, we already ordered from Killstar. I think I've technically placed multiple orders, but we've done one video and I've got a lot of like homeware from them and a couple accessories. But Disturbia, this is the first time ordering from them and they have got some really cool stuff. I still feel like Killstar is my favorite, but I don't know. I like them both. We can just like all the things, right? So I thought, let's start with, I will break it out if you're not interested in the clothes and you just want the holly, you know, homeware-y things. That's what we'll do. And yes, always there will be a try-on of things. I will tell you sizes. I will tell you names of stuff. I will tell you prices. And so we're going to start with Disturbia and do the clothes, which I have already tried on, and they are fitting. I did return one thing and I'll tell you about that. So let's go. I'm pulling a chair up here because I'm going to be trying on a skirt and a few long things, and I want you to I want you to see the whole thing, okay? So if I have to stand on a chair, that's what we're going to do. And the first item, what is the name of this thing? This is a skirt. As you know, I wear a lot of black, okay? You might see a little bit of color in Advent season, okay? We gotta be on theme here, but I love me some black. So if you don't care for that, this might not be your video. And the first item is black, and it is called the Devoré mesh midi skirt. And let me tell you, oh, and it is, gosh, numbers. $76. This one I actually did pay full price for. This skirt is probably the most beautiful skirt that I have ever had, both in material and like what it looks like. So it is a, what did they say? A midi skirt? I don't know language of these things. It is a midi skirt. I would actually say, so I am 5'3", little on the shorter stature, and this comes quite long on me, so I don't know where it was aiming to be, but hold on, can we get this? We're keeping it real here. We're bringing some light in so you guys can see this detail. So it's like a velvety business. It is like, I don't know if I want to say nice and thick. It will keep you warm, but I could see wearing it in the summer. So here it is in the lighting, and it's kind of like two different materials. And it is like a floral base, like a viney floral situation. And the flowers are what's velvety. So it's really nice and soft and just kind of luxurious. Whereas this kind of filler right here is just a plain fabric. And it goes kind of all the way down there. Are you taking that away? Look at how stunning. It just gives me, I know it's coming off black here, but it gives me the Victorian vibes, like the Victorian era, which is what I try to go for because that is what you will see in the wizarding world. And she has an elastic top. We love us an elastic business. That is what I will always opt for. I will say the only downside, I'm double checking, but I think this is right. The only downside to this is there are no pockets. I would have preferred pockets, but let me show you it on. I got a size, so I tend to be in US sizes, I would say probably a 6. For things that are more like stretchy and elasticy, I can be a 4, but I go for comfy. And this is a US 4, because everything that I was reading with Disturbia is that you actually want to size down. So that's what I did, and it worked out great. Let's try it on. All right, can you see right now? Sorry, I cannot give you the bottom, but and I'm trying not to whack my head on the chandelier. Here is the whole thing. It is like super flowy. It's just in between lightweight and heavy. So I feel like this can be an all year round piece, but definitely leaning more winter time. Like I said, it's just giving me the Victorian vibes, and she is super comfy. Really love it. It might be my favorite piece out of all of them, but we'll try the rest and find out. So this next one, I'm looking at my order. I'm obsessed. I ordered it probably shortly after seeing Beetlejuice, or knowing it was coming out around that time, the movie, I love the movie Beetlejuice. And I just love like creatures and things like that. Like we will be working on a room that is gonna focus quite heavily on creatures. And if you saw my like decorate my bathroom with me, that was very creature focused. And I picked up, so I have 2 dresses to show you from Disturbia. And this dress is called Parasite Bugs Short Sleeve Midi Shirt Dress. I have never actually, oh, one moment, oh, the price. $74 for this one. I don't actually own, I don't think I've ever worn a shirt dress. So here it is. It's a bug dress. You guys, I'm hoping I can show you. So here's the pattern. Look at that. We've got all sorts of creatures and bugs. Like, I'm not a bug person, but aesthetically, they're just really cool. And they just give all the creepy vibes. We've got like beetles and cockroaches and scorpions and spiders. And then the back of it, we've got this giant moth. And this pattern repeats itself all the way down. This is a maxi dress on me. But it is like it says, it's a shirt dress. So it has this collar right here, and that's another thing that I'm like excited to explore is more collars. I'm actually going to be looking at just collars alone that you can attach to things. There's some places that sell those. So this is a new experiment for me, and I'm really excited, but it's totally my vibe. This one does actually have pockets. I will show you. We will try it on. They are right here. There's 2 of them. They're kind of in the front. And then there is a little belt. That's another thing is I have a lot of like kind of baggy dresses, like maxi dresses, because I go for comfort, but then you also lose a little bit. It can look a little slouchy, you know? And I want a little put togetherness, you know what I'm saying? So having the belt is really nice. And the sleeves, so I will try those on. One of my insecurities is actually my arms. So when it is a shirt or anything that just clings too much to my arms, I don't love that. But yeah, let's try this on and let me show you what it looks like. OMG. I'm kind of more obsessed the second go around, partly because I found a bra that actually fits me. Okay, that really helps. Anyway, just to give you an idea of the sleeves, so they do hang down kind of right here. They have a nice little cuff, a button on top. Like I said, the pattern goes through the whole thing. And on the model, I do believe this is actually buttoned all the way to the top. I do feel a little constricted. It's kind of how I feel in chokers, but I do like them. So I think it's just a matter of like getting used to it. But right now I think I'm gonna probably wear it like that. Maybe I will wear a necklace underneath, but the fabric is so nice. All right, let me get up here so you can see the whole thing. Please ignore that I'm not wearing the appropriate shoes, although I do not think you can see them. Here it is. She's just so soft and lightweight. I love things that are lightweight because you can wear them all year round. You just add layers, you add tights, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a really nice soft fabric. So this right here is where the pockets are. They're not on the sides, they're on the front. And I actually don't hate that. And they're pretty decent size. My hands need places to go. So I prefer pockets. My rings don't, apparently. And then we have this here. I don't know if like a bow is what we're going for, but it's what I'm going for. And yeah, and I will say the size that I got on this one, I think is similar to the one after it, is a 4 as well. So they were correct. The reviews were correct. Size down with Disturbia. Absolutely love it. If you like just creepy things or you want to kind of have a Beetlejuicy vibe, I don't know. I feel like it's something, I always think of Narcissa or Bellatrix. Like I just feel like if they're kind of playful and wearing something, it might be something like this. You know what I'm saying? So there we are. There is that dress. And now let's move on to the last dress from Disturbia. And I think the last item from Disturbia. Let's go. Alrighty. So the last item that I got from Disturbia, and I'll show you the one that I got and I ended up returning, is called Grievance Tie-Dye Midi Dress. Now, let me just say, I blame Jade the Libra, okay? I've seen her in this dress, but I actually saw it first on Disturbia, and then it clicked of like, I have seen her in this dress and I love it. And I love me a tie-dye situation. I'm pretty sure it's the one she was wearing. So this is it right here. Let me open it up. It is also, these are all very similar in length on where they hit me. And it's basically a maxi dress like t-shirt situation. but the tie-dye is this like just earthy green. It's my preference of green. It's a little more paler in color, but just tie-dye is really just a fun thing. It brings me back to my childhood, but this is more of that darker aesthetic. And you'll see, so I forget what this is called, these kinds of dresses that are actually have a stitch kind of around this region. I was gonna say these nether regions. Those are not the nethers. The uppers? What's the opposite of nethers? I don't know. It's got a sewn spot right here. And then we have the actual dress, which I do believe, am I wrong? Nope, no pockets on these. All right, so let's try it on. And we have no order to this. $65 for this. And you could probably say the prices are high, but I feel like the quality is so good, and it's actually, for most of these, a complete outfit other than your shoes and if you throw in tights or jewelry or something like that. So I don't think it's all that bad a price. It just seems really well made. So let me try this on right now. Here it is. So the sleeves on these, I would say, are a little bit tighter. It's a t-shirty material, but it's not too tight that I don't like it. And there's the back. Apologies that you're not seeing like where this hits. It's probably like, it is covering most of my leg. So it's kind of like it comes in right here. So you do want to make sure you get a bra that actually fits you, because I did not at the time. And I'm glad to have one that does, so that we are staying in this region right here. Otherwise it will look weird, you know what I'm saying? Because we have this stitch here, and then it's more of a bell shape. So it kind of comes out a bit, which makes it really comfy. It can kind of give that slouchy look. I don't know, a little bit. But I got an item from a different shop that can remedy that. I mean, you could just wear it like this, but I like options. Now, as for the item that I got from Disturbia and returned, I didn't return it because I didn't like it. And it's also, it's a very different item for me. It is a corset, and it's called the Ruin Floral Lace Corset Top. And it looks like that right there. It's absolutely gorgeous. The thing is, okay, it was, the reviews I was reading was that this one is true to size. So I actually ordered a size that would be fitting to me. I can't remember what size it was, honestly. If you want to know, ask me and then I'll look it up. And I contemplated returning it because the reason that I got it is it gave me like Bellatrix / Death Eater vibes. Like if I were to do my own version of a Death Eater, I feel like that could help pull that off. Or even just my own version of Bellatrix. I feel like that would be perfect. It's got this really pretty like floral pattern. But I'm not very small chested, okay? And we were not fitting. We were not fitting in there. Like those things are meant to be tight, but she was a little too tight. So I could have gone up in size and probably been just fine because it has like a nice elastic to it. But the reason that we decided not to do that is just because right now I'm like building my wardrobe, and because that would be an item that is more gonna come out for that like occasional outfit inspired by sort of thing, maybe at like a convention or something like that. We thought, let's just actually invest in the day-to-day pieces, and then it seems like a staple, so maybe we come back to it. So anyway, that's the one that I did not get. So let's now get into Killstar, because that was all of Disturbia. I have a lot more in Killstar. We've got 2 accessories, which I did this in this order so we can try on those accessories with this dress in particular. I think they can work with the other ones. And then we've got some homeware and fun things. So let's get going here. Basically, I had already ordered Killstar stuff, and I get on their list of like, because there's so many things I want from them, of a wait list. So it notifies you when the item is back in stock. Well, both of these items came back in stock and literally arrived today. So I'm unboxing it with you. Let's see what we see. Okay, so the name of this, we have basically, I have a belt, and then we are going to do a harness. I'm so excited for it. This is sliding all over the place. It's called At First Bite. So fitting for this time of year, waist belt. And I got it in the size medium to large. And to my knowledge, all of their belt material is a faux vegan leather. Otherwise, I would not purchase it. Here she is. We'll put a little like image in the corner of what it actually looks like, because it might be a little challenging to show you, but it has like a bat wing shape to it. So this is the one side. The actual belt weaves through those little holes right there. And then there's the other bat wing. And then we have our buckle which does say Killstar on it. Like the detail that Killstar does, love, love, love it. And so far I have not been disappointed in quality. That is the other end. So the way it works is these bat wings kind of sit on your hip area. And then it's going to meet just where a belt is. So let's try this on and hope that she fits. Because I'm hoping to like bring this in a little bit, since like I said, it is a bell shape, which is fine to wear without a belt, but I like the options. Yeah, I should say that I don't really wear belts. So this is new for me. I feel like I can't breathe. No, I know this is like normal and that's just like how it is. And one of my insecurities is also my tummy area. So this is kind of like both bringing focus to it, but also like, you know what I'm saying? So let's see if we can show you this situation. Right now, can you see it? So the belt meets right here. It's got plenty of notch options right there. And then we got our little wings on the corner. I'm not sure, can we see it? And then it's just flat on the back there. I think it actually said Killstar somewhere there, which normally I don't love branding everywhere, but it's very subtle and engraved and I do not mind it. What do we think? Are we feeling spooky? Can you see it? Can everybody see me? Oh, and I did not say the price, but the actual retail price is $35, but I got 20% off and paid $28 for that. Then the last clothing item is right in here. The names of these items, I love them, and this one is called the Wanda Harness. So I actually ordered this harness in my first order ever, like the one that you saw in the one and only Killstar video that we have out there, Killstar and other things. And right after giving me the tracking number, they sent me a message saying that they could not fulfill that particular item and didn't have it in stock. It's very odd, but it came back in stock. I've noticed that a lot of these kind of staple pieces, they do bring back. So just hang on and get on the wait list. And the retail price of this one is $30. That's not too bad. And I got it on sale for $24 with the 20% off. And like I said, they do a faux leather situation. So here it is. Gosh, it looks like I'm like, I don't know, a really naughty girl, okay? But harnesses, I watch a lot of people that wear all black and they are a fun way to accessorize your outfit, but also take it up another level, like give it a different look. Here is the image of the Wanda harness on the model. So it's got these like straps that go up the side, but then you have two belts. So, I've been kind of focusing more on a minimalistic look. Like the little Batwing one was a little extra for me. I really liked it, but I'm not going for the super thick belts at this moment, or harnesses for that matter. So let's sort this out. Oh, and I did see, I want to show you this detail. So we have our buckle right here, but this again, so this is where Killstar kind of like adds their own name, but it's so subtle. It's not in your face. It's almost like engraved and just pressed in there. Okay, I think this goes over top. All right, you guys, we have it on. I don't know if you can tell. I can tell because one thing it does do, and I'm assuming this is just harnesses in general, is kind of accentuate this area a little bit. Would you agree? I think so. I thought these were adjustable. So these are not. So we got this little buckle right here. And I was looking at some like studded ones, but I'm like not sure I want to go that like goth and metal just yet. Maybe eventually, I don't know. And so we got that buckle there. And I thought these might be too loose, but I think once we had kind of hooked the whole thing, can we see the back here? It feels just fine. And I like that they're not super tight because it gives movement to your arms. So, and it even like bends in a little bit. What I'm saying is like where the hook is kind of quite perfect. So let me show you the whole thing. So here's the actual belt up close. Well, the belt portion of the harness. Can I not fall off the chair here? How cool. That looks so cool with this dress. Like it really takes that look of just being kind of baggy and tapering it in. And then if I can spin, here is the back of it. I'm gonna like, I'm gonna squat down. So there is the whole thing. Oh Lord, this is a balancing act. And then, welcome to my channel. Here is the side. So you can see it actually comes down the side. So we are not covering the front area, which I prefer. I would say out of the two, because these are new to me, this one is more comfy than the belt, but I'm just not used to wearing belts. even though this has a belt. I don't know. I really, really like it. I'm gonna probably have a harness addiction, I think. So we're gonna leave this on, and now there's no more trying on of things or standing on chairs. Thank goodness, okay? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 homeware items. I mean, I guess one of them is an accessory, and then the rest are homeware. So I'm excited to show you. The first one, not one I was ever anticipating buying. It's a plush. You know I love me some plushes, but I wasn't expecting to go to Killstar for a plush, and this was one that he wanted. So it is part of their, it is quite cute. It's creepy but cute, but welcome to Killstar. And it's part of their Creeptures line, and they are calling it the Baphopet. It is actually, this is new to me. It's a Baphomet? Baphomet? It is a Baphomet. What is happening right here? Look at this. I mean, it's got these like, are we getting the look? Look at that face. Look at those scrunchy, big eyebrows. And so it's got these like ram ears. Ears? Horns. These like ram looking horns. She's an all black situation. And then, what is that design there? Does that represent anything? Do you know? So soft, by the way. So if I like any of their other plushes, I will not cover my mic. I will know how soft they are. I wonder if that means something. It must, if they put it on there. While he looks that up, we've got these little ears, which are giving me like goat vibes, because that's how the goat's ears look. And then here's the belly, and look at these little look at these little hooves. It's like a full moon on that belly right there. And then you flip it around, we've got bat wings. So they are this like faux leather bat wing, but they're a little plush too. Like there is a filler in there. They're nice and thick. They have so many creatures in this line. I know they just dropped a cat one. I forget what the name of the cat was, but she was tempting. So this is cute but creepy for sure. Oh, so apparently this symbol here, and if you guys beat us to it and know what it means, let me know. This symbol here and his eyes apparently glow in the dark. So stepping up the creep factor even more. They do details really well on everything. It's really, really soft and squishy. This symbol on the top here, it's a Leviathan cross, is sometimes referred to the cross of Satan or Satan's cross. Depicted on the bottom is an infinity sign, and above is a double cross. The double cross symbolizes protection and balance between persons. The infinity sign underlines the constant and infinite nature and most likely symbolizes the internal universe. Interesting. That is really interesting. So you can see the infinity symbol right there and the double cross right at the top there. So I knew it must have meant something. I'm gonna guess the other like creatures probably have a symbol on them that means something. That's the other thing. I feel like I'm learning all the witchy things. But yeah, all right. Oh, what was the price? $22.50 for that. So the other thing that I forgot to mention about this line, I think it's the whole line of the Creeptures, is they're actually limited edition, and they're even like embroidered on the tag of what number they are. So we are what? Number 756 out of 3,000. So if you like these things, you might get it right away. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're moving into homeware. We have this right here, which I feel is very fitting for Halloween time, but really anything from Killstar is fitting for this time of year. And because I was looking for a way to house my jewelry, and I need more ways because we are quite the jewelry collector at this point, especially my earrings, because they're all in a jar and that's not gonna keep them in good quality. This one is the Velvet Casket Jewelry Box for $30. And here it is, right here. So she is a velvety business. Now I will say there is a velvet casket jewelry box available on Amazon. It does not have this little like embroidered bat on the top. You getting the details? You seeing this casket? One thing that you might know about me at this point, if you've been watching my hauls, is I do not check size details. No. So this is actually a little bigger than I was anticipating. I got it both to hold like my everyday jewelry, but also for whenever we travel, whenever that is. she's a little too large for that. So I don't know exactly. I almost returned it and we passed the time, I think, because I'm an indecisive person, and we'll just make do. Because if not, it's just a nice like decorative piece, especially Halloween time. So here she is. Like I said, it's got a little bat there, and then you open it up. It is a casket, and it's a jewelry holder. So this right here is this nice, pretty velvety color. Has kind of a ring holder. I guess you could put earrings there. I guess probably maybe bracelets here. The one thing I will say about the Amazon one is there is a like sort of bag, if you will. There's a place for you to put necklaces. I do wish this had that. But yeah, I think this is gonna not end up being a travel thing. It's gonna be just displayed in the bathroom all year round. It is very soft. I don't hate it. I just didn't read the dimensions, you know what I'm saying? So let's now move to the last decor piece. I'm leaving probably what might be my favorite item just in this haul altogether for last, but this is pretty darn close. I'm so excited. It's part of their haunted homeware line 2024, and it is called the Night Trinity Wall Plaque for $28.50. I got this because I love me this kind of creature, and if you know the name there, you could probably decipher what creature it is. But I'll tell you the other reason once I get it out. She is fragile, so this item is more stunning in person than it is online, and it is a wall piece, like it says. And the night reference is referencing bats. Bats are probably one of my favorite creatures. I feel like they're just really, I have a couple books on bats that I'd like to read. I feel like they're just really misunderstood creatures. But it was called the, what was it, like Night Trinity or something like that, because there are 3 bats in this. It's just one of the coolest wall pieces I've seen. Excuse me. And here it is from afar. Hold on, you can't see the details just yet. So we've got these 3 bats. Look at them. So they're kind of like almost hugging each other, but also like simultaneously forming the shape of this star. There's a better word for this star. I forget what it's called. Anyway, I feel like probably resin. It's quite heavy. It's just so detailed. So we have the wing going like this way. We have the other wing. They're just overlapping each other all the way down there. And then on the inside, I'm not sure if you can see. Oh God, can we see it? Do you see that pattern right on the inside there? It is like an engraved floral pattern. We could see it peeking a little bit. The fact that they didn't leave any like stone unturned kind of thing, I really love. And I love the one bat just centered right in the middle with that face. It's so stunning. And what he said when it came in is it kind of gives off like the other trio, the sisters, Narcissa, Bellatrix, Andromeda. So Bellatrix, Narcissa, and Andromeda, because we are going to be doing a kind of Slytherin-focused room at some point. I have ideas, slowly working on that. It felt like a really cool representation of those 3 sisters just on the walls. So this might end up in that Slytherin room because we don't need to do just snakes. Okay, it's gonna be well present, the snakes, but it's just so neat. Really love it. It does have a hook on the back and it says the Killstar Haunted Homeware back there. It's so beautiful. Okay, but you are not ready for this next one. You're not ready. You're just not ready. If you're in the Discord group, you know that I ordered this item and I'm so excited by it. I did already look at it. It is this right here. Let's get it out. And it's called the Doomrider Backpack. You're not ready for this. She's $75. She's worth every penny, okay? As you may have noticed from this channel, we don't just do Harry Potter. We do in-world. We do witchy. And this gives me the witchy vibes. Now, I'm not a fan of sacrificing animals, okay? But we're not doing that here. But we can still represent things that feel very witchy. And what this is a, oh, you cannot see this, is a goat's head backpack. What? Like a ram? No, it's a goat, right? It's not a ram. Or is it a ram? Ram's head? There's probably more of a word for it. Is this a goat or a ram? Well, this person reviewed it and their title was Goat Daddy. of their review. So she is a goat, but it's also described as a Baphomet because this isn't just any old goat. I know, what do you guys, like, they think they're following a Harry Potter channel, okay? Welcome to this channel. I couldn't, it's so beautiful. So it is like a hard plastic backpack, and here's the front. So let me show you the details. How creepy, right? Look at those eyes. So we got the 3 eyes on either side. We have this sort of like ram or goat's horn right there curving out. We have the ears. Here's the handle. I'm gonna leave that on for right now. And then continuing, the ear is here. The actual horn is going all the way down. And then we have this like long snout right there. Come on, is that not a statement piece? Like, I could hang that up in the Slytherin area. We might need a bigger room for the Slytherin area. We might relocate that. And then you flip it over, and it is a backpack. Now, is this the most accessible backpack in the world? No. I do tend to opt for backpacks. They have some really cool purses. Like, there's some on my wish list that I'd like to get, but because we don't have a car, I use a backpack a lot, and I think this backpack is going to be more, she's a statement piece, but I like it because I feel like just hanging up on a wall is going to be beautiful. But just to give you an idea, so it does have a zipper right here. It says Killstar on that zipper, and then we unzip that, and just to give you an idea of how much it opens, it does not open a lot. This is probably gonna hold like my wallet and a couple, necessary things. I don't know how well this is going to last as a backpack because you are gonna pull on that. It is quite thick, so maybe it will. And there's a decent amount of space. Like, it goes into every crevice when you actually like put your hand in there and feel around. And then it does come with the actual straps. So obviously it's detachable too, so you can hang it up on a wall and just have it as a nice display piece, or you can attach these and put it around your back. Come on. I feel like their backpacks and their purses and their wallets are some of the best that I've ever seen. I will probably be a little mindful about like taking it out because I don't like any sort of nick on this thing is gonna be quite noticeable. But to like a convention or something, like I feel like it gives off the dark artsy vibes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys, that is the last item in this Disturbia and Killstar haul. Let me know in those comments down below, what did you think of everything? Do you order from Disturbia or Killstar? It's so good. And they are dropping lines all the time, okay? Spooky lines, some IPs, stuff like that on Killstar. And if you like, what is the word? Kind of cottage core. I know some of you do. Disturbia has some of that, but they also have like stuff like this that I love. They just bring out some really cool lines, and I think I'm gonna be a fan of both of them. I am. I'm already a fan. This is not gonna be the last haul, clothing and accessory wise, for sure, but let me know. What was your favorite piece in this item? What ways do you make yourself more witchy? Let me know in those comments down below. But until next time, my magical friends, remember to love what you love. Creepy and all, with everything you have, and keep making magic. Just not the dark magic, or maybe do. I don't know, it's up to you. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Let me get up here. Hopefully, oh my God.